Hello, my wonderful fans. Join me. Let's take a little tour of Cairo Airport and see what it looks like. For those of us who may not be aware, Cairo is the capital and largest city of Egypt. Cairo is the capital and largest city of Egypt. The city's metropolitan area is the largest in the Middle East and the Arab world. No wonder this airport is so beautiful and so accommodating. On my journey back to US, we had a 9-hour layover in this airport. And I tell you, because of the static nature of this airport, those 9 hours wasn't too bad for a lot of us, because there are certain things around the airport keeping you busy while you while away the hours. One of them is this thing you are looking at now, this Egyptian office I entered to watch the work of art and the nature of art in this place. Like you can see, there are a lot of artwork here. That is why we emphasize in our country that we must have a trademark that will make people know Nigeria when they enter Nigeria. Whether you're a Muslim or a Christian, we need to have an identity, what people emulating when they come into our space. I spent a lot of time trying to get a clip of all this artwork. You can see that Pharaoh and his men were not sleeping. All the God and goddesses in Egypt, they are here in different nomenclatures, waiting for people passing through this airport to have a copy of it. The airport is so beautiful. The environment, you cannot help than appreciate what is happening in this airport. The government is not responsible for all you are seeing here, but they have created the environment, and investors came in, took portions of the airport and put up their wares for people to buy. You can see how beautiful the place is looking, how neat and decent. Nothing makes people feel bad when you enter an airport, you cannot breathe in well. You can't breathe in well, like we see in our airport in Nigeria today. But this airport is so big and massive. The problem is not that we don't have land where we can build airports like this in Nigeria. But we have it. Our leaders will prefer to steal the money than to give us spaces like this for our people to have better life in this place. You can see what we've been watching since. These are sculptures and artwork from Egypt. Those of you that have been passing through our airport in Nigeria, you can't tell me you will have this kind of nice facilities there. Even when you are waiting for your flight, you can't have a place to walk around and say, okay, let me just enjoy the aesthetic nature of that place. No. This is what we need in our country. One of the segments I visited, you can see, okay, look at it. This place, they have all kinds of cologne in this place, both the new ones and the old ones. Surprisingly, the one I used, Azura, the Wanted Man, I saw it here, and they are selling it in this place tax-free, like $20 less than what I used to buy it, because it seems they are the manufacturers or something like that. So if government should give Nigerians the opportunity, we will have investors like this coming in to have their wares sold in our places, in our space. But they cannot come because the environment does not give them the opportunity to do this kind of business. Government cannot do everything, but the environment for people to come in must be created. The funny thing is that after buying my cologne from these people, they did not allow me to go out with it. They said they will deliver it to me when I'm about to board. I was like, can I allow them to do this in Nigeria? But I did not. People are buying different type of drinks. You just buy and leave it with them. Before you enter the airplane, they will deliver it to you as you're about to enter. How can I trust them that they will do this? But I trusted them because people were doing it. And at the end of the day, before I'm about to enter, they are waiting for me to collect my cologne. Can we see this kind of thing in our airport in Nigeria, where you buy something and leave it with the counter for them to deliver it to you at your entrance of the airplane? It doesn't happen. These are some of the things we are talking about, that we need to develop our nation, that people will reach the level of trusting us with our words. This cologne, if you check the amount, is very, very costly, that I cannot leave such amount in the hand of anybody in the airport of Nigeria for them to deliver it. But people are buying different kinds of wines and drinks and leaving it for them to deliver. You will see the cologne I bought at the end of this video. Before I enter, they brought it to me and delivered it to me. This is a country we are hoping that we will have in our nation, Nigeria, where we can trust people working in our space. But if we cannot trust our government, then how can you trust the workers in that area as to put your money in their hand? This is the time I was taking my time to move around the places to see things for myself. You are free to make your videos, but when I landed at Abuja, they didn't want me to take snapshots. The one I took, they asked me to delete it. Why? But here you can see me moving around the whole place, videoing everything. But Lagos, the stuff didn't want me to video. They asked me to delete it. Abuja also did the same thing to me. Why are they doing it? Because they know that things are not in place. This is not the way nations are built. If I cannot take video of my airport, which means something is wrong with the airport. And our government should do us a favor by doing what they ought to do to put the nation in order. If I cannot take a shot of my airport, imagine what Cairo people do to me. But you can see these minutes I'm rolling. I'm taking video everywhere. Everywhere. I was shooting everywhere. Nobody stopped me. Why will I be stopped in my own country? Why will I delete a video I made in my own airport, Abuja and Lagos? Why would I do that? So please let us urge our government to please do us a favor. They should do us a favor by leading us the right way. You can see this area, this little airport cars or what is what you can see here. Everything is neat, everything very neatly. This is the cologne I'm talking about. You can see, I bought this cologne, leave it to them. They deliver it to me at the entrance. Do have a wonderful day, people.